Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger, back with another Keeper Series knife. I would say this is probably episode 5 of the Keeper Series. And here I got a knife that I won from Apex Pass Round, and I intended to give it away, and then I think I got busy and I just kind of forgot, and then it was like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 months later, I'm like, what, didn't I win this? And I usually give stuff away when I win it, but I kind of fell in love with this knife. This is so I kept it. I mean, it's okay to keep a knife every once in a while. I've given a shitload of knives away in my quest from 1K, so every once in a while it's nice to treat yourself well. So this is a QSP Gannet, and this is, I basically think this is the first front flipper I ever tried. When I got this knife, or this is front flippers weren't that popular when this QSP Gannet came out, and I liked it because later I've reviewed probably a half a dozen or a dozen front flippers now, and I've never wanted to own a front flipper except for this one. I take that back. I have a Damn Designs banana knife, and that's a front flipper with a rooster comb. I like that one too, but for a minimalistic flipper, front flipper, top flipper, this kind of beats out everything. I mean, I think I don't want to say I can't fail it, but it's very hard to fail it because it's such a nice flipper. Well designed, and I really dig this blade shape. You know, if I don't know how to describe it, but I just dig everything about this blade shape. This is kind of I think it's a gentleman's knife, if you ask me. So this is a 154 cm steel. It features a raindrop carbon fiber bolster with this green micarta scales. And I don't know, I think this is good green micarta or good micarta. You guys tell me, but I don't understand. Some people say that good micarta, bad micarta. I think this is a good micarta, but if you guys don't think so, if you know you have one, let me know. But I think this is a good micarta. So this is a drop point blade, but it's just a special blade. I really like. It's almost like a trailing point, but it's definitely a drop point blade. It almost reminds me of a sharp butter knife. I don't know if you see that in this knife, but it's a very fancy sharp butter knife, but it's sharp. Anyway, this is a liner lock. You can see it has quite a good lockup, at least 50%. And it's a flat and satin grind, and it's a drop shutty blade. The only probably problem I would have with that, you can't. This is a one opener type of design. You have to. Oh, I hit my hand. You have to learn how to top flip, or you can't flip this knife. I suppose you can, like, I don't know if you can pinch it out, but you can surely try to use two hands to open it up, but that's just silly. I don't know if you can open it up this way. Let me try this. I've never tried to reach around method. Yeah, I can't do that. But if you take your thumb, it opens up every time. It's at best it's on bearings, but that doesn't make it a good opener. It's just It's a well-designed opener. It takes a little pressure, just very little pressure at the tip of this to flip it out. And if you've watched my channel, you know I'm terrible at top flippers usually, unless I get a good knife. And this is a good knife. I always plan to add a milled clip there, because the only thing, the only downfall about the knife, that being it's a one type opening system, is the deep carry clip. I thought this knife kind of reminded me of a gentleman's carry, and I wanted it to be a fancy milled clip. Someday I'll probably do that. Highly unlikely, but someday maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna shoot episode 6 of my Keeper series. Take care, Wastelanders.